Hi everybody, today we're going to look at a very popular wig of Paula Young's. Her name is Dance, and we're going to review her in the color 17/101. That's Sugar and Spice, so stay tuned. Hi everybody, welcome back. I'm Coco and this is Coco's Hair Solutions. Today we're going to be looking at this young lady right here in the color Sugar and Spice. This is a very, very popular wig of Paula Young's. Her name is Dance, and she comes in like 35 different colors. She comes in petite size caps, average size caps, and large size caps. So, I mean, it's crazy how popular this girl is. Let's go ahead and have her come on out and play, okay? So, got her in the mail today. I'm excited to try her on and see the color. I know that I've reviewed this color before in my gray series because she's kind of a contender for gray. One of those colors that can transition between non-gray and gray, especially if you are a blonde, because that color is, the color of what Sugar and Spice is, can look kind of blondish. And so, yeah, in fact, you can see her right now. It looks like highlights, blonde highlights and ashy color. Ooh, well, can't wait to try on. But let's look at the cap construction first, okay? Alrighty. We've got open cap construction with wefting on right and left sides of the crown and top area. This is going to be very cool. And she has a nice non-itch wide band along the front hairline. She's also got closed lace construction around the crown and the center of the cap on top. So that allows for a little bit more permatease and gives you a little more styling options. It also helps to hide the wefting up there. Alrighty. Oh, and look at that. Look at along the hairline. Look at the little tiny hairs that they've got stitched along there to make it look a little bit less cap-like, okay? It's really interesting to see what these caps do, and different manufacturers. Some will make it look a little less like a cap and some won't. So anyway, let's move on. We've got open ear tabs with the stitched in fibers on the underside of the ear tabs. We have Velcro adjusters on the lower right and left. On the very bottom, we have an extended open nape. We've got a little bit of openness on there. It's a little bit of an extended nape. And of course, we have our elasticity in our wefting all the way around. All right, so let's get her out, shake her up, activate some of that permatease, and let's see what she can do for us. Now, this is Dance. And if you look at her picture, she's kind of flippy on the sides. She's got short here, and she flips up towards the temple a little bit. So we'll see how she does with her meeting her discretion here. Okay, what I have on today is a wig by Hairdo, and it's called their Fringe Texture Bob. And it's just a wig that I have had forever. And it's a cute little one. So anyway, let's go ahead and get Dance on. Okay. Alrighty. So, oh my gosh. She is got lots of volume. And I like this color. This is a real pretty color. Let me see how that fits on my, there. The cap is a little snug. It's a little smaller than what I would normally expect from Paula Young, but that's okay. You know, it still fits. So the first thing we want to do is get the sides covered. I'm going to take my glasses off. Okay. And make sure that we pull these fibers forward to cover our hairline. We want to make sure and do that first. Now, knowing my face shape and the size, on these shorter pixies, we already know that it's going to fit on me differently than it's going to probably fit on most all of you. And that's because my head structure is large. And the wigs don't always cover me the way that they're supposed to. I got a nice long hair right here. Well, we'll just have to see what we can do with that one, okay? And keep that down at my hairline. Let's see if we can give her a little bit of brushing. Just kind of bring it forward. Bring it forward. Is that anything like paying it forward? Let's see. Get her up on both sides balanced. Yep, looks like she's got lots of flip over here on this side. This side isn't quite as flippy, but maybe we'll just have to coax her, right? We're going to train her, coax her, encourage her. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. All righty. So there. Well, she's kind of cute. You know, if you like a lot of fullness, I don't know if any of the wefts are showing. Let's take a spin around and you can see. Okay. She feels really nice in that I don't feel a lot on my neck right now. And currently in this room, I'm really warm with the lights and everything. And so I would probably trim this one, or, you know, maybe even try and train it to be a little bit different. We've got a couple of them here that are kind of long and dark. And so we would want to play with that, use our hot air brush to try and fix that. Okay, well, we know what she looks like right out of the box now. And she's trying to go in the direction that she was told to go and taught to go. So let's try and see what else we can do with her by adding some water. Okay, so already we can see it's changed some of the dimension and changed a little bit about how she's going to lay. And so we can play with that. And of course, one of the first things I always like to do is try and put her around my face, my bang area, and then of course around my sideburn area, and make sure that she's covering things as much as she's supposed to. Now the back, I'm just going to kind of let her go and do whatever she wants to do, because I think that's probably, you know, she's short enough back there. And if I remember correctly, she kind of has a flip back there. So we're just going to let that happen. And then, so now what's left is like the top. I can spike her up in the back a little bit more and then have her lay down a little bit in the front. How's that? A little bit over like that. This is a very pretty color though. How do you like it? It's one of the nicer mid-range colors that I've found. Between, what is it? Iced mocha, mocha mist, warm toffee, and then this one. They're all right in that mid-range between blonde and gray, in different shades of darkness of gray and different shades of lighter silvery blonde color, almost even platinum, because there is a little bit of platinum in this one. And I would say that this one probably works pretty well with my skin tone, just naturally. I wouldn't have to change anything of what I do to my makeup. Okay, let's switch it over. Do it the other side. Let's see, we do have that flippy thing. And that would probably be a continuation of the back side, wouldn't you say? Anyway, let's see. Maybe we can part it a little bit off to the side. Lift those bangs up a little bit. You know, give that a little bit, you know, access to my facial area. Lift it off my forehead a little. Of course, always make sure. So, let's do another spin after playing with her a little bit. And this is Dance. Very, very popular wig. And you can see why. She's pretty universal. Yeah. Try and make her, you know, she reminds me a little bit of a shorter Freedom from Godiva Secret wigs. And she's got that similar kind of a cut, but it's shorter all over. Okay, so now let's bring her forward and see what happens with this. Of course, it makes it a lot more casual. We can tone her down one way or the other. We can bring her straight, or we can have side swept bangs. Let's see what happens with that. Tone her down a little bit. Make sure we have some sideburns. Yep, we can do that. Yeah. Now she still wants to do the flip in the back, doesn't she? And I think she's always going to do that. That's probably a permanent fixture on how her hair was styled. And if it's steamed like that, it's going to stay like that. Now see, we've got a couple of little hairs that want to do different things. So I would take my hot air brush and train them to curve around my face this way. And that way I would keep it. Now see, with my gray sideburns, I might be able to get away with having this completely behind my ears. So that would make it a lot more streamlined and more pixie-ish. So, you know, but I think this is a great color. I like it a lot. Yeah. So how do you like the styling? What would you like to, how would you wear it? I kind of like her. Oh, there goes my hearing aid. Oops. Hearing aids, wigs, masks, glasses. Oh boy, yeah. Okay, well, anyway, so, you know, you can sleek her down anywhere you like around the face. You can sleek her down and then have her just out there partying, you know, and just let her go, which is kind of fun. And of course, on a hot summer day, it's always nice to just get your wigs wet and then just let them go where they want to. And another thing that I like to do is I like to get when I wash my hair, if it's a hot day, or just get my hands wet and wet down my hair inside and then put my wig on top. And that way it stays cooling for me all through the heat of the day. So anyway, well, here is Dance. She is cute, isn't she? She's a good one, a good pixie, good one to choose. No wonder she's so popular, right? Well, thank you so much for joining me today. I don't know that we can do much of anything more with this young lady other than put bands on her, headbands and stuff. You guys can take all those lessons with you and do your own magic on your wigs. Thanks again for joining me. We will see you next time in Coco's Hair Solutions. Bye-bye.